Welcome to Pull the Pin Radio, a place you're guaranteed to get a veteran's opinion about the world we live in today. I am Jim, and joining me again,
Jace is here, baby. Jace is here for the long haul. And I'm going to give you my opinion, and you're going to give you their opinion, and all kinds of opinions. And, if you like it, you do. If you don't, what's up?
so what's going on? What have you been up to? What is keeping you
I,
occupied?
well, obviously you missed me very much last week, but unfortunately I had some type of stomach virus or flu or something that I thought I seriously thought I was going to die, man. It was bad. I didn't eat for a week. And then, like most people fast because they are on a scheduled routine for fasting. I wasn't, and I I I went 5 days without eating,
Hmm.
and it was odd. It was weird. But I'm good. Excuse me. How about yourself, man?
Good, good. I know it's a little past right now, but yesterday, Veterans Day. Well, actually, it'll be 2 days when this gets posted, unless I post tonight. I don't know. Yesterday was Veterans Day. It was really nice. I tried to rush around town, get all the free food I can, but had a food coma by noon and didn't really get much anything after that. I,
Wow, you
I,
guys have that much free food, huh?
well, the problem is too, we have a lot of veterans in the area too. So even like I
Right.
went to go to Applebee's or something and it was packed, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this for some free. You know what I mean?
Well, it's also a select. Beggars can't be choosy, but
No, no, no.
it's also a select menu. It's not
Yes,
like it's
and that's what
it's
happened for
it's a
breakfast, right?
it's a special fucking 5 ounce hamburger they make instead of the
Right.
normal whatever. But you know
That's
what? It's the thought that counts.
yeah. That's
It's
what I said. It
all
was a
appreciated.
Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel was a breakfast thing, and I ended up not even getting their veteran free one because it was like pancakes. I don't eat pancakes. It's just sorry.
I
So
Yes. So like for you, you don't have like a base and stuff. I've got a base here, so they
hmm
give out it's a yearly commemorative veterans coin.
oh,
That's a
nice.
commemorative. It's in my car. I'd show you it, but I was going to try to get one of well, Chris, the guy that was on the show. I
Right.
was going to try to get him one, but they were gone in like in an hour. They were gone in an hour. It was like wow. I
Yeah.
was lucky enough to. I have a chum that works on a Coast Guard base, and I was lucky enough to get one Friday
Yeah. I
before
was.
everybody else.
I'll tell you a funny story. Is actually we. I was even talking to one of my buddies here. I was thinking about even trying to start up a coin making business. I looked into it, but I think the startup. I mean, it could be pricey because machines and stuff like that. And then I was concerned
Yeah,
that some of these big companies have a whole lot more options and machines. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if the market's worth it. But I
I
looked
don't
into it.
know. Challenge coins are cool. It's
Yeah.
a really cool coin. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well,
I
that's what I
could.
said. People love them. But like I said, I just don't know if the
I'm
cost
gonna send you it. I'm gonna send you a picture of it.
was worth it. You know? So
It's
that's,
yeah. I don't know, man. That's an interesting thought, but
yeah, I looked into it. You know, like I said,
here
maybe I'll revisit later. But just the machines you got to buy and the process and all that stuff, it just seems like,
right,
you know what? I don't know if it's going to bring back the return on investment. It may. I mean, it may because it seems like a lot of
right.
people like them, but I wasn't sure. So, but anyways, yeah. So that's good. So the Veterans Day, it was great. It was awesome.
Here it is.
Um, well, I don't have a way to bring it on, so
It's called your phone.
yeah, I'm saying it'll be just between us now because unless I do the
Oh well,
post.
yeah. That's fine. Well, nobody else needs. Well, whatever. I can.
Oh, it's cool. And they do that
It's a
yearly.
very. What's that?
They do it yearly. You said.
Yeah, they do it every year. I mean, it's. I'll put it up in the camera. Yeah, it's a cool thing, and
Yeah, that is
not
cool.
everybody has a chance to get that coin,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it's a nice coin,
Yeah.
and
I
yeah,
would like
every
to get
year.
one of those. That's cool. I got a bunch
Yeah,
of coins. I got
I
it.
think
I just didn't fill
I,
it.
I think I'm going downtown tomorrow, and I'll ask my chum, my mate, if she can. She's from Scotland, so she has a fucking crazy accent. But I'll ask her if she's got any extras, and
Yeah, if you found
if
any
I
in
can
the
get you,
drawer in the office, you know what I mean?
if I
Because
can get you one, I'll get you one.
that'd be cool.
They're
Um,
very nice. But
maybe maybe we'll wrap it off to the 100th subscriber.
I would be willing to do that.
Isn't that how people do it
I'd
though?
be
Isn't that they get subscribers by trying to give them free stuff?
I'd be willing to give mine up to the 100th subscriber. For that matter.
100th new subscriber, right? Because you know all the hundreds we got now.
Right.
Was it?
Well, with the million that we have, I would be willing to do a raffle, you know.
Right.
But no, it's there's so much shit here, man. I so like I didn't really take advantage of the food because, like you said, there's a lot of there's just a lot of scavengers, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be. I don't like being around crowds, so it is
Yeah,
what
I'm
it is.
saying, yeah. I'd
But
say that's what I said. When I saw Applebee's had a full park, I was like, you know what, I'm not going in there for some,
I got
special
a
hamburger or whatever.
so I got a free coffee at one of the coffee shops.
Hmm.
We have all these drive-through coffee shops now. It's getting crazy the fucking shit going on here. Well, there's a car wash every 5 fucking blocks now,
Wow.
and so I got a free $30 car wash. So I got my coffee, took the boy girl for a ride, and got a $30 car wash, and pretty much just chilled, you know, chilled for the day. I have this new thing that I only eat beef tenderloin for meats. That's the only meat I'll eat,
Mm.
and I guess you can call it filet mignon, but whatever the case may be, I go to all the grocery stores that have it on sale and usually pick some up, and damn, that shit's good, man.
Especially if you can cook
But
it right.
I'm actually a heck of a cook. Like but I'm friends with this old lady because it's like my mom's friend, but my mom's back home and she likes to cook and get me stuff. But I'm gonna cook her. I make this really badass bean salad. I'm gonna make that for her, and then I can make the Paneras, the broccoli cheese soup, and I can make it almost identical. And gonna make. Oh fuck! I forgot the carrots today. I wanted to put carrots in it. Son of a bitch. Oh well. I'm making that either tomorrow or the next day too.
Yeah,
But anyways,
you can always run out. I mean, it's been cold. Has it been cold there where you are? It's been a cold
well,
week.
we had 2 nights where it was very frosty. It got
Yeah,
down to 30 the other night.
yeah, it's been
I actually
bad.
have a fire in the fireplace right now. But no, it's yeah, it's been a little it's been nippy, but we're moving back on up to 75 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Wow. Well,
I
so
was at the beach. I was at the beach Sunday. It's
well, that's
crazy.
cool. That's cool. So what is there something like I don't know? I guess we had an episode once where somebody complained we were 5 minutes in and we ain't talked about nothing yet. We're about
Um,
9 minutes in now. Is
well,
there something else we want to talk about? Gardens around your
yeah,
house
we're
down
gonna talk about fucking. The problem is once we get started, the show's gonna be over because of the fucking this hypocrisy fucking bullshit. And first of all, I haven't seen this clip yet. I was just reading. I was just reading some news feeds. We obviously have to talk about the government shutdown and how, but AOC called um, Kennedy out, that senator from
Yep,
Louisiana,
I like him. Yeah,
and from what I understand, he's the wrong person to fuck with. He's the
yeah,
wrong person to call out.
Yeah, he's
and
got
I guess he
tons of
fucking
research
pulled out a
receipts.
I I guess he pulled out a fucking notebook full of shit on her and all her
Hmm.
fucking lies and shit, and made the whole wherever they were at made everybody's fucking jaw drop. They were like
Yeah, but
the complete silence from
that would
all
be
the fucking
surprising, though, Jace, because I was talking to my buddy about this, like where we're at right now. And we've talked about the Civil War stuff. Like we're at a point in time right now where I'm surprised if anyone changes their mind about anything, even with receipts, even if the person themselves said it right in front of everybody. Look at the guy in Virginia, that said he wanted to
yeah
kill the lady and watch, or kill the family or the guy and
yeah no
have the lady.
shit
What I mean? Like people overlooked that to vote for him just because they didn't want the other team to win. And I understand the strategy because the problem is they fear the other team more than anything. And this is what bothers me. I just, again, I'm not the smartest guy. I may not even be the smartest guy in this room here, and I'm just here with my dog. But the point I'm getting at is I had a discussion with a friend. Like, I think these people just can't see past their nose. Like, they just can't
I
see
don't
past their nose. Like, a great example of it is they're talking about these stimulus checks that Trump's talking about, and you understand why he's doing that because everybody thinks Trump is going to come in office and flip the economy tomorrow. Like, it doesn't work like that, morons. It just doesn't work like that.
no
If Biden sank us into inflation, recession, covered it up, the first month we had to do is uncover it. Like, that's the
right
first thing they had to do is uncover it. And the bill that he passed, the tax reform, you're not going to see that until you're actually going to see it in your taxes or a year or so. Like, these
right
people are so stupid. They think that,
I
if they start a diet tomorrow, they're going to lose 30 pounds. If they don't lose 30 pounds, I guess the diet doesn't work. Like, what is wrong with people?
I hope to God everything I've read, that's all fucking bullshit. It's not true about these stem checks and all that. And I pray to God that it's not true.
Well, I don't know,
I don't
dude.
want it.
I think he almost has to because that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a good idea either because it kind of adds right back into inflation. But if we are
Right,
making money back, then all we're
right.
really doing is cutting into the return we're getting.
But I don't. I have a serious fucking problem with any anti-Trump and no king fucking blah blah blah. I have a serious fucking problem with them accepting the money.
Right, well, sure, sure, but
You don't
it's
support Trump, fuck you. You don't get it.
but it's still
But
it's not even the Democrats. I mean, you got average people now, just independents, like average
yeah,
people now mad because Trump didn't turn the economy around tomorrow. Like, are you freaking
well,
kidding me? Like,
any educated fucking person knows that it's not going to happen overnight. But
educated.
what? But before I wanted to discuss. I know I'm not really changing the subject, but the fact that what is does the House have to vote on this opening the government back up, or is it? Are we good? Are we good
I,
to
you know,
go now?
I was a little confused by those people that crossed the line. I was confused, like, because the government's still not open.
Right. Yeah. That's why I'm confused. But I was under the impression that it was like today.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused too. Like, and I get it. Like, and that tells you something because we're not the uneducated, like the idiots that are voting for nothing, and we still don't understand the process. Like, so they
No, I
make
don't
laws
understand.
so complicated, they make the policies, procedures so complicated so that they have job security. So you need a lawyer to translate. So you need to count on a
Right.
politician to tell you what you're supposed to believe. Like, I don't understand it either. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day,
I
everybody,
thought. Yeah, I thought it was a vote, and then boom, we're good to go. Open her back up,
yeah, no, I,
and
I think it's not. I think it was a vote to bring it to the floor again or something. I don't know, something like that.
that's well. How many fucking votes does there need to be, man?
Well, I mean, it's up to I guess the House Speaker to bring things up. So I guess if he doesn't bring it
Whatever.
up, yeah, I mean, it just again, it's like I said, I made the prediction that they were going to be open real quick, and yeah, I mean, they did fold. There is people wanting it open, but even in the end,
So,
it doesn't matter because
so
it's all still politics.
ipso facto, let's look at the facts now. Look at these fucking. Have you seen how many people have been set off by the fact that some Democrats voted for it.
Well, yeah,
Weren't these Democrats the ones that were blaming all the Republicans on the fact that it's shut down?
dude, it's a whole game. That's the whole point. Like, it's a whole game. Like, what they're saying is the people who came over are the ones that are not running for re-election. They got nothing to lose, so their
Yeah, but
constituents
the
can hate
fucking
them.
fact of the matter, these hypocritical fucking cocksucking bastards just annoy the piss out of me, man. They're pissed off because, oh, you went against us and voted. You're supposed to be a Democrat and follow us and our code. Well, first of all, you're admitting that it's you guys holding it back.
Right.
But yeah, you're blaming the Republicans for the holding it back, and you're blaming Trump. You hypocritical fucking pieces of shit. I mean, they're admitting that they wanted it held back, and they don't want it open. But
Well,
yeah,
it,
it's
like I said,
Trump's
it's a
fault.
game, dude. It's a game. Like that's why I said I'm
It's
tired. I'm just getting so
oh my
tired. I'm
god,
sick and
so am
tired of
I.
people. I'm sick and tired of them.
That,
You don't have to be smart. You know what I mean? But just don't be stupid and hurt everyone else. I mean, it's just that simple. Just don't be stupid. Like all these people in New York who think they're going to get everything for free and all this
oh
taxpayer,
god,
like, just don't be stupid. You know what I mean? Just
that
don't be
fucking
stupid.
that fucking dumb fucking idiot is already asking his supporters for more money and donations. But yeah, everything's gonna be free.
Right.
Mandami, he's a fucking what a piece of fucking shit. He needs to be Charlie Kirk, but I don't know how else to say it.
So I'm
That's
just
all.
looking on here. It says Senate passes bill to end government shutdown, sending it to the House. So from what I understand, the House passed it, then it went to the Senate. Now they got to go back to the House.
I don't, dude. I don't. I'm so fucking dumbfounded on this silly fucking shit that oh my head's spinning. But either way, fuck. I should have got my list out. The speaking of, I mean, this doesn't have. We don't. Thank God we don't have to deal with shutdowns, but the cost of living adjustment for veterans has went through, and it's 2.8% cost of living adjustment, and the pay rates are out there
So
for the
so so
new
with
year.
that, so okay, so we're still talking about the same crap. Why does Congress get paid? Like, why isn't there not
Well, yeah,
term limits
why?
yet? Like, why are there not real bills being put to the floor that actually people want to see? Because then maybe the Democrats and Republicans can come together and be like, yeah, you people are a bunch of crooks. You're lying crooks. And I just don't understand how they get. Well, I do understand because I just call people half people morons. But how they get away with this stuff just blows my mind. Like I can get
Well,
mad at AOC and these politicians. I could do that, but in the end, I'm
right.
not an idiot. They're
But
all politicians. They're all corrupt.
like you, like you just said though, why? If it's a government fucking shutdown, why the fuck are their paychecks not held?
Yeah,
Why do they get paid throughout this?
they shouldn't.
But yet but yet a fucking air traffic controller that relies on his paycheck isn't getting paid.
And why is it air traffic controllers? Like the government's made up of so many more people. Why do they keep talking about air traffic controllers? Like, why is that? Like,
Because
why
it's
is that?
affecting because it's affecting flights and shit big
Yeah, but
time.
there's TSA. Don't they work for the government? There's FBI aid.
Well,
There's all
they're
kinds of
calling them
people.
sick too. There's issues with TSA as well, and they have mentioned that.
Yeah, but everybody brings up air traffic controllers. Like, I don't. They in some
Well,
special
it's
group or
T.
something?
They're saying TSA too, but no, but like I just don't understand why certain people can get a paycheck and certain people can't. But that makes no fucking sense to me. It makes no fucking sense
Well, no,
whatsoever.
no, but again, think about what they're doing. They're passing a continued resolution. Like, do you understand that these people are supposed to produce a budget every year? Like all these departments are
Right,
supposed to put their budget in and then consolidate and they vote on it. These continuing resolutions, which they've passed like year after year after year, is just kicking the can so they don't have to put their budgets in. Like, do you
right.
understand that they're not even doing their jobs? Like Democrats run on the Republicans are not here. Well, your dumbasses are there, so do your job while you're there. Like these
Could
people are
you
not even doing
imagine?
their jobs.
Don't they make like 200 grand a year?
Yes, and they're not even doing their job.
Could you
But they're
fucking
so
imagine?
we're so hoodwinked because we're a bunch of
I
morons.
know, but could you imagine having that job?
That's why do you think people go into politics? There's no
It would be the
glory in
fucking
politics.
easiest. My God, man, it'd
There's
be
no
the
glory in
easiest
it.
job ever. First of all, there's a good chance you probably have a very good degree to begin with, a lawyer, law
Well, you
degree
know
or
people,
something,
dude. You know people.
and they already have money. But you being a lawyer is a pretty fucking cushy job as it is.
Well, right.
200
And
bucks,
nowadays, dude, nowadays all these lawyers are using AI. All these doctors can be
200,
using AI. So you're gonna have a whole
right,
bunch of dumbass lawyers depending on computers that ain't gonna be able to figure out a damn thing once the internet goes down or
right. Well, fortunately, we've been predicting it to go down for years, and it hasn't. So
but you understand,
whatever.
like we're getting dumber. People are
Well,
lazier and dumber.
we've been getting dumber and dumber since this technological age, though. Since video games came out. I mean, I don't want to. I hate to say it, but I am. I noticed you were on the other day, or
What?
someone was on your account. But I I look at like I went on Xbox today, and I still have a bunch of friends. They're playing Xbox right now.
Right.
There's so many other things I could be doing than playing fucking Xbox.
Right.
That
Yeah.
does not make you smarter by playing fucking Xbox. In my opinion, it makes you dumber, just like you're saying.
Yeah. I don't
So
I guess I don't know. Like everyone's got a TikTok account and they want to jump on there and complain about EBT, complain about stuff, all this stuff.
yeah.
But nobody's
Speaking of
doing
that,
anything, dude. Nobody's really doing anything. Even the people in
no, I
charge are
know,
not doing anything.
I know. Speaking of that, though, why? I mean, where the fuck does it come from that SNAP benefits should be cut off? I mean, I agree with SNAP benefits for people that need it, and I don't agree with a government shutdown penalizing fucking people that need food.
Well, okay, so right, just it's just like anything else, And look, before people say, "Oh, you're such a jerk." Look, I'm empathetic because like I said, I've had to go to a food bank before.
Right,
Single father, things didn't go as
right.
planned, so I understand that. But at
I'm
the end of the
not.
day, you can't live on that. And SNAP
No,
benefits are nutritional benefits, not Oreo cookies, not so
right,
they
right,
need
right,
to
right, right.
change the thing
No,
anyway.
I get that. I
They need to
get
be
that.
groceries they give people, not
And
money.
I, I there, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
And again, so do you think it's fair that you go to work, make some money, and then you have to pay for some woman who goes and has 7 kids and not a father in sight? Like, why are you not going to father first for money before you go to the government? Why am I
Because
paying for your children?
he's a fucking gangbanger that's fucking
Okay, then you go to jail. We put rules in that. You get your money, what they call it, garnished. They garnish your wages if you don't
well,
pay child support,
you're
and they could put you
you're
in
getting
jail.
them. You're going down another rabbit hole that we've already went through, and yeah, exactly. But this is what is it? Affirmative action? I don't want. It's government control is what it is.
Well, yeah, but that's my point. So that's why you got one side who doesn't want to do crap and wants to live off the
Right,
other side. So they keep fighting for all the free stuff because they don't know really where
right,
it's coming from. Because milk
right,
comes from the grocery stores, not from the farmers. You know what I mean? Like they're just it's just a world full of entitled, stupid people we live in. It's really that simple. And I
right.
don't mean intelligent. Like nobody, you don't have to all be intelligent.
What the
Just stop being
fuck
so
is this?
stupid. Get out of your own little bubble and realize that other people have problems too. Do I care about homeless people?
Right,
I sure do. But do I think we need to take in all the world's homeless people? No, I don't.
right.
You have a community too. So you don't put the burden on me while you're
Uh,
not doing anything.
yeah, absolutely. Oh fuck. Oh, yeah, I know. I hear you. What the fuck? Whatever. I was just checking my status with my phone power,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know, man. It's unreal, man. Um, shit. Trying to think how I can manipulate this. Uh, Whatever. We'll just talk. If it
Yeah.
tells me my battery's low, gets too low,
Well, then we'll just have
I
a
got an
short
outlet.
episode.
I
It's
have an
fine.
outlet right here with
We'll have a
and
short
I have
episode. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna push on. It doesn't matter as long as we get something out there because that's
right.
what we do. We just put stuff out there. So I mean,
But
there's
yeah,
still a lot of stuff going on.
yeah, yes, yes, there is.
But I mean, the big concern for me is the people right now that are losing faith in Trump and his policies because they're morons and don't realize that you can't just walk in. Like I'd love to see any one of these people, hire a financial consultant and then change their entire financial situation around tomorrow. It
Right.
does it doesn't happen. It's not going to happen.
What's funny is you know, drill baby drill. So I'm down south now, obviously. Um, Saturday, gas was at Sam's Club $2.45 a gallon.
Yeah.
Now it's 2.80 again. It fluctuates here like it's like bipolar, and it's hilarious. But I kind of talking about Trump's this, Trump this, Trump that. I was kind of hoping he'd get this. He'd have the oil stabilized by now and have the prices down. I as you know, I live up by Buffalo in the summer, and it's 3.39 a gallon there. I had just spoke to my mom yesterday, and it's still 3.39 a gallon. Hasn't It doesn't change ever. And it's weird. It's odd. And I people I think should question why the fuck is it not down by?
But Jace, here's the problem. You've got a bunch of stupid people, and I hate having to call them stupid, but they got to be stupid, who blame the government, who blame everyone for their problems, right? But then if
Yeah,
Trump says, "Hey, we're going to change this," they assume that Trump just gets free will to do what he wants. Well, here's the president. And they don't act like the same tactic they use of blaming people. You don't think Trump has people to blame? You don't think the Democrats are suing him for everything or having rogue judges saying, oh, you can't do that? Like, you don't think people are
right.
trying to sabotage his plan? Everything that comes out of his mouth. So you do that, dude. You want to put up a fence in your yard and the town says you can't. You want to put up a fence in your yard and your neighbor keeps tearing it down before it gets up. You want to put up a fence in your yard and your bank says, oh, no, we're not going to give you the money. Like, you're a moron if you just put the standard on Trump and then on the other hand say you're the one oppressed and like, just wake up, people. You're just stupid. I'm tired, dude. I'm really sick of these people. I'm so sick of stupid people. And they're out there running around, voting and doing all kinds of other stupid stuff. And they have no freaking clue in the world how bubble gum even works. In your mouth, you chew it. And like, they have no clue. They're just
Oh,
stupid,
you have to
stupid
take the
people.
wrapper off first.
Yes, exactly. Well, you don't have to. I guess the
The
paper could be eaten.
try living in an HOA, man.
Oh, well, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Jesus,
It's just
that's
like government control. Like, that's why a lot of us are for small government.
you're
Because
explaining everything. Every example you're saying is like the epitome of my HOA, dude. It's hilarious.
yeah, I mean, it just
They can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I can tell you that.
but it's people. It's people are getting lazy, they're getting stupider, and they're all desperate for some power and control, some significance. I mean, you can even argue, hey, here we are sitting in front of a camera, putting all our crap on the internet because we want to be important. Well, yeah, I'm sure maybe whatever. You can argue that. I mean, this is really a venting session for me, so I don't have to
If
sit and let it build up. But I don't have to put it on the media. I don't have to throw it on social media. So yes, we all want some significance, but why can't we just find productive ways to do it?
I do
Why?
not feel, I do not feel in any way, shape, or form like anything by doing this. I don't feel important. I feel nothing except for I enjoy getting with you, and I enjoy
Yeah, it's a release for
spreading
me.
spreading the word.
It's a stress release that I get to go look at and hopefully bring some value to people. But again, we joke about it all the time, Johnny and Chris. Chris, we appreciate you again, love you. Didn't give you that shout out, but yeah, even if Johnny and Chris appreciate what we do, that's what it's for. It's for. It's not
Right.
paying bills. It's not. I'm not. I mean, I could easily try to go pay for some advertising, get bots to like our stuff, but that's not what it's about. But there are
Yeah,
too many people in this
yeah.
world that I mean, look at the youth of today. Like they struggle so hard to find some value in their life that they literally make up new words to mean the same things as the words we have already made up. Or this stupid 6-7 thing, whatever that they find something and they make it popular, and everyone's like, "What the hell's that mean?" Oh no, but that's so funny. Like the stupidity of the things they do, which we did too, because we were
I
growing up trying to be significant, important, and relevant.
So you're not making your car payment with the money we get?
No, we don't get any money.
Oh, that's right.
In fact,
Shit,
this costs me money.
I thought I was.
And the bill will be
Yeah,
coming due soon because I think it expires in December or something. So
I
is
thought
this
I was
hosting site.
making. I thought this was making my car payment. Son of a bitch.
Well, that's
So
yeah,
that's where
because
that
yeah,
money's going.
that's
Damn
why
it!
they're repossessing your car. Um,
I
well,
wouldn't be. I would not be upset I'm too. If I wasn't so like worried about getting an 800 credit score, I probably would let them repo it. I
uh,
fucking hate my car. I like it, but I hate it.
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just getting tired of people. I really can't believe our civilization has gone down that fast. And I think somebody brought it up. I think it was talk about immigration again. It wasn't JD Vance. Who was it? This Cruz, right? Ted Cruz. Talking about immigration. And you know what? I understand it. Like I had a soft heart, or at least I had a belief that, immigration is probably needed. We need to buff our number. We need to get good people. So I was taking a hard stance on you need to assimilate here. But now I kind of understand it. We need to stop immigration, period. No immigration reform. Stop it. Cut it off completely. And
Well,
Minnesota
there.
is the reason why. There is an entire movement of Somali citizens that think they can just walk in and, hey, look, the new Somali. And this stuff has happened before, right? Because in their little
Right,
China and in New York or
right,
Chinatown and all these. So
right.
people have done this. Yet they accuse us of being racist, but we have these communities full of immigrants who do nothing to assimilate, and yet we're supposed to accept that. But yet we're racist and homophobic and all this stuff if we don't accept things that they want. Like it's the craziest thing, and at some point the scale's gonna tip, and that's what happened in Minneapolis. That's or up in
So,
Minnesota there.
so it's not that I'm changing the subject, but because what you're talking about is I don't see I was told this is true when I talked to some people about it, but in the United Kingdom, in England, there's more Muslims than
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yep.
and but I was talking to somebody that lived there, and they're like, yes, this is true. Everybody that like in office right now is like Muslims and shit,
Yeah.
and then I saw a video about it, and they're even proposing not even waving their flag anymore because it's offensive to foreigners, making them not feel welcome.
Yeah, I've seen that. People get in trouble
Are you
for the UK
fucking
flag.
kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Fuck
you
you.
morons. You morons. I'm talking to you. You know who you are.
How are they gonna
It's
happen?
coming. It's coming here, dude. It's coming
I
here.
exactly
And if you want
exactly
open borders, you think this is some experiment. Well, let's just let everybody in here. Just remember, people fled their countries because they hated them. Now they're coming to our country saying how much they hate this country. If
right,
they hate this country, you think they're going to keep it the same way it is?
and they're bringing all their ideologies here and
Yeah,
trying to implement them into our system.
the same
And
crap they left, right?
yeah, and that's our fault, and that's the biggest fucking problem. We have these fucking loony leftists that think it's okay. It's just like it's like the micro, macro, and all that bullshit.
They can't see past their nose,
Circle.
dude. They can't
The,
see where things
right.
lead.
But like I moved down here, right? I moved down. I'll say it. I'm Charleston, South Carolina. Moved down here, right? I moved down here because of the culture. I moved down here because I love the people. I love the culture. I loved it all. And we have a saying: you're welcome to move here, but don't bring your fucking bullshit with you because we don't want it. We have our culture here. We have our Southern pride. We don't want your fucking In-N-Out burger and all that bullshit. We have our stuff here.
And that's
So
probably why they moved there, right? They moved there to say, oh, wow, this is a pretty place. And then they come in and screw it up. So we know how this works. Everybody knows how this works on a big scale because it's on a
right,
small scale in your town.
this is like a macro scale
Yeah,
type deal,
right.
and it it's just or a micro, whatever you want to call it, but it's just it's a minor little thing, but that's what's going to happen to this whole fucking country if we keep letting it go the way it's going.
Yeah, and these are the same people. Now, maybe they want that. Like maybe these moron liberal people, like, oh, you're trans people rights, all this stuff. Like maybe they want that. And if they
Yeah,
want that, the problem I have is just like the socialists. You have history. You have people in this country who can give you firsthand knowledge of what Cuba was like and Venezuela, all
right.
these places are like
Yeah,
under
but the
socialism.
problem, right? Yeah, it's just it's unreal, man, and we're allowing it to happen, and the problem is this Zohan dude, New York City mayor.
Right.
I pray to God he's already failing, but I pray to God he fails so bad that he's knocked the fuck out and
Well, you
and
have
he's
to if you
done.
care about the country. But
But the
again,
thing is
that doesn't concern me. It's the idiots that vote for him, like
right. But what
like The
concerns
Walking
me,
Dead.
what concerns me is his people and his followers.
Yes,
There's a fucking Muslim movement here
The
that they
Walking
want to
Dead
take it. They want to
and The
take us
Walking
over.
Dead are giving into it.
They want to take us over. Period.
Yes, that's it's in there. Like I said, you just illustrated how they're doing it in the UK. They're already in Minnesota. It's already happening.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
that
scary.
it's not that you have to hate Muslims. You just have to tell them if you're coming here, you take your damn hijab, burqa thing, whatever the hell those things are, you take it off because that's not what we do in this country.
Yeah, take your
We don't do
beliefs.
that. We want to see who you are. That's why we pass laws that you can't wear masks and banks and things. We need to see who you. We need to identify you to know you. You know you're a
But
threat,
just
or
yeah,
if something happens, we can identify you to protect our citizens. Like these are not hard things.
it's
Your way of
scary,
life
dude.
doesn't mix here. And if you
It's
like your way of
scary.
life, there are many Muslim countries you can move to.
You keep it in your fucking mosque if you need to have it.
It's just it's like I said, like even to be fair, like I'm not a fan of the Jehovah Witnesses walking around, but they're not, I don't see them pushy anymore. They've probably said, "Hey, these people don't want to go to heaven. That's their problem." But you know what I mean? I don't
They
want
don't
people
have
pushing their crap on me either.
I don't think they have an agenda of fucking taking over.
No, no, they're trying to save you. They want you to join them to save you, which even if the Muslims believe that, which they don't, they believe they need to eradicate the infidels, which is all you morons who keep allowing it. So good luck,
Right.
goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
The we have I think they're the lot of like Mormons now that are fucking walking around here
Yeah,
spewing
Mormons.
their propaganda off on us.
Yeah, but again, Mormons, I've never found Mormons, Mormons to be harmful. Like I've always thought they were really good at community. You know what I mean? Like, and
I don't
like I said, I don't even want to talk ill will about Muslims because I'm sure there's many good Muslim people. The problem is if
right.
they subscribe to that religion, it is
There is
inherently a religion set to destroy people. I've watched enough videos. I
the
watch people in the Quran, experts, and you you don't have to
the
convince me.
problem that I have is that they are they're saying it right out that they want to take us over.
Yes,
I mean,
Their entire mission is to populate the world with Muslims.
they're not hiding it.
No. And
And so it's
morons are like,
scary.
well,
That's
that's
scary to
okay.
me.
Let them. Because they can't see past their nose, dude. Let them. They have their freedoms. They have their. Well, do it in your own damn country. And even if you were
It's
born here and started converting within, I guess we really couldn't stop that. If
right.
American born
It's
citizens
scary,
were in
bro.
here, I guess you couldn't stop that because that's what
It's
America. But
it's fucking scaring me. That's all I can say.
and
I
that's what
don't.
most people work on, fear, right?
I think that I think I'm old enough where I'm not going to see it happen, but
Right. I understand.
I I can see it happening
I've got children. I don't
in
want my
years to
children
come.
to have to deal with it.
Fuck no.
I want to fight it off now while I can before my children have to deal with it. You keep your customs and ways, like even again, like we're doing this whole, Indian holiday stuff, where
Right.
whatever they throw in the poop stuff. Why? Why is Google putting that crap on my calendar? Why?
Why do they want it though? I don't. It just it
You
makes no
can keep your
sense.
traditions, put them in your house, celebrate. Like I married a Peruvian woman. Peruvian, they have tradition. We do some New Year's stuff that's a little weird, but it's fun,
Right.
and we do it. We choose to do it. But I don't put that on
Right.
other people. I don't say, hey, come over to my New
Right.
Year's party.
But
Forget
you know
about
what?
dropping the ball.
But
We're going to eat a bunch of grapes under the table. Like,
there's nothing fucking wrong with that though. There's nothing wrong with you guys doing that. I come from a diverse background. I'm mostly Italian, but I have some Irish and German in me. We have um, we have hosted like Swedish exchange students throughout the years when I was a kid, and they had some. The Swedes had a few different little traditions that they did, and we embraced it with them, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like when I was a kid, my mom did made Italian cookies, like a traditional Italian cookie thing. But we don't. I mean, obviously that's harmless. That's not a big
well,
deal.
yeah,
But
dude,
we still don't jam it down everybody else in the world's throat.
well, and that's
Here,
what you
you gotta
did,
have
right?
these fucking cookies,
You
motherfucker.
did. When I was in Saudi Arabia, I participated in some of their little traditions. When I was
Right,
in, I even had to comply with some of their traditions. You know what I mean? Where they say you not don't turn
right,
it down with things. Yeah,
right,
because that's in their country. That's what I do. I
right,
didn't tell them, no,
right,
no, we got freedoms. I don't have to play your stupid games. I didn't go to their
right.
country and
That's
tell them how
called
to run their
respect.
stuff. Yes,
Exactly.
we were in Macedonia. We had people there from Swedish and Finnish backgrounds and stuff, and they set up these
Yeah,
saunas. They invite us over, and we had experienced their culture. We didn't say, oh
yeah.
no, you can't do that. You got no. That's not how it works. So you come to our country, you play by our rules, or you go the home. Get out.
Yeah. Have
I'm
your little
so
traditions
sick
at
of this
home.
crap.
Have your little traditions at home or in church.
And yet,
Do your little pit.
to pile on, Jace, oh, you're just a xenophobic, homophobic, racist, whatever. But who's the real racist here? If you come here from a country, Mexico, and then you start
Yeah.
gathering in large groups and you
Right.
don't learn English and then you don't play by the rule, you're the
Exactly.
racist one. You're the one with the problem with
Exactly.
white American culture or American culture, whatever what culture you want it to be. Because there's, other people in America. But the point I'm getting at is
Right.
European culture is what started here, Christian based culture. Like,
Yeah, they want to do their little fucking pickle sniffing.
yeah.
Do it in your own home. Don't fucking do it in front of me. Don't fucking jam it down.
Yeah,
It's just like the
don't get a
LGBTQ shit.
permit and do it on the streets and drag your gay boyfriends out because you want to show everybody how much rope you smoke because you're people too. Yeah, well, I don't go have orgies in the street either. So keep your crap in your room. Keep it in your bedroom.
Right.
All
Do
the
your
crap,
pickle
all of the
sniffing.
crap.
Just do your pickle sniffing on your own time, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. So yeah, yeah, it's a. I don't even want to talk about it no more because that
No, I know.
Zohan.
That's what I said. This is great for venting, but it just gets me angry. And you can. I don't care who's watching. You can hate on me, whatever you want. We can still have a good conversation. If you want to have a real conversation about real stuff, I can. But don't start off from a stupid stance of ignorance and unwilling to even open your freaking mind. I'm compassionate. Again, I married a woman from another country. Now she was living here, but she had moved here when she was a teenager and became a citizen. Like, I'm not
Legally.
against this stuff. I'm not against compassion. I've went to many countries, many friends. I was very kind to people. So stop with your stupid crap. Just stop with it. But this again, bring it into your house. This is my house. I get to decide who comes in my house. And if I let someone in my house and they act like a moron, they have no respect for my customs, my family, my property, I get to kick them out. And guess what?
Right.
They won't come back again if they can't figure out how to behave in my house, just like I had to do when I went to other countries.
Yeah, I got into it with some people on Facebook about that shit. Because
They're hypocrites, dude. You
we
know that.
we have a lot of we have a lot of Mexicans here, illegals, and ICE is now here cracking down, and people are getting all bent out of shape. I'm like, look, so you're okay with me fucking coming into your house and taking your food
Oh, no, no,
and
no,
do whatever
no.
the fuck I want,
No, you can't do
taking your
that.
medicine,
That's mine. That's mine.
right?
So
Uh,
they're okay as
uh,
long as somebody else is suffering or paying the
but that's
bills.
but that's what I said. I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys are so hypocritical. You're fucking morons.
Yeah.
So you're okay with me coming to your house, eating your food, taking your medicine, and chilling on your couch, watching TV, and blah blah blah. You're
Yeah.
okay
As
with
long as
that,
you
huh?
do the dishes for them, that's fine. Yeah, as long as you wash their dishes.
Well, I'm not doing their dishes.
Oh, but that they'll
I'm
be
just
okay
gonna,
with it. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna take advantage of them because they're okay with it.
Yeah.
But
But they
no,
won't.
they're
They
not
won't
okay with
let you, dude. They won't. Right. You're exactly right. They
it.
won't
Right.
let you because that's where they draw the
Well,
line when it affects them.
it's a prime example of what was it, DeSantis that sent them all to Martha's Vineyard or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Exactly.
Oh, we
Exactly.
can't have them here. No,
No, not
we
us
want them
rich
here. It's
people.
okay, but no, yeah, they
Yeah,
can't be here now.
as long as they're in your poor neighborhoods, that's fine. But you can't have them in our rich
Right.
neighborhoods. Yeah, that's my
As
point.
long, as long as,
And these morons that can't see past their nose are the ones out there endorsing that. I mean,
yeah, exactly,
are you serious?
exactly.
And that's just Jace. That's what bothers me the most is that they're hypocrites. These are
That's what I'm
hypocrites. Like,
saying.
and are you that stupid? Like, I know I'm a hypocrite because we all are, right? We're all hypocrites, you know? If I tell you, oh, you could do this to lose weight and I'm not doing it, or if I tell you, whatever. So we're all
Right.
hypocrites, right?
We all, yeah.
But I'm
And
aware when I'm being a hypocrite, being hypocritical. And if I'm not, and someone says, hey, that's kind of hypocritical, then I can have the self reflection and be like, well, yeah, I can understand how that is. Maybe I don't even believe it is, but I can understand how you see that. These morons
right.
can't even look themselves in the mirror, admit the story you just told them, and understand how that sounds completely hypocritical.
But on the same note, when you're being hypocritical, I don't think you have a specific intent to be hypocritical. It
Sure.
just
But
so
that's
happens
what I'm
that
saying. I could be open to my bias
right.
and my own, selfish desires. Because
The-
that's really what it
these
comes down
people,
to.
right? These people are 100% being hypocritical,
Right. Because like when you
and
said you're afraid, you are afraid. Okay. But there's people out there who are not afraid of having Muslims take over their country and they're called Muslims, but you're afraid. So that's a very selfish perspective to take why you're afraid of what's happening. There are people that
right,
are not afraid. So those people need to understand why you're afraid. And a good argument this, let me real quick have the floor a second, was I ran into a lady, we had a gun problem here. Some liberal, libtard, Democrat in our town tried to sneak in some gun ordinance that you couldn't have guns on whatever. And once that word got out, man, people got fired up. You ain't doing that here,
wow,
you know? So they showed up. But when I
right,
talked to this person, well, not the person directly, but a person, because we have a liberal town. It was, well, I don't feel safe when people are walking around with guns. I said, well, you have a policeman in your meeting. He has a gun. So is that okay? Well, yeah. I said, so it's not the gun. It's who's holding the gun you have a problem with. So you don't
right.
feel safe with strangers you don't know or someone who might
Boom,
threaten you. That
exactly.
Right. And then I looked her in the face. I said, why do you think I carry a gun? Because I don't feel safe with anybody I don't know who may have a gun. So we're arguing the
Right.
same thing, but she somehow thinks that if you take away all the upholding citizens' guns, that somehow it will stop.
And what's fucked up is you probably have more training,
Oh,
gun
personally, yes.
training, than that officer does.
Yeah,
I
personally, I
know I
probably
have
do
more
as
training.
well.
I have more training than that officer does.
But
But yet,
even at that, I would literally, and I've even told that, I said, I would literally even compromise for your safety and feelings, your soft little jelly ass. Not I didn't say all that, but, I would say I would even compromise for your, and leave my gun in the car knowing that there was a policeman I trusted in here. Like,
right,
I would make that compromise. You know what I'm saying? But for you
right,
to tell me that I can't bring my gun to a public function or whatever because um, you're scared? No, sorry, lady. There's a reason I carry a gun.
right. Well, whatever.
They're just hypocrites. They're just, like I said, I don't think she was a mean lady. I think she's a very nice lady. I just think she can't see past her nose to realize she's literally arguing the same thing, except she's choosing on her own personal feelings on who's allowed to protect themselves because who feels safe and doesn't. Like if you walking around
Right,
with 6 cops around you, you're not worried,
right,
right? So give
right.
every person 6 policemen with guns and we'll all not carry guns. You know what I
True.
mean? And then we're gonna have
Yeah,
like wild, wild west wars, right? Because my people are mad at your people, and they're gonna shoot their guns at your people, your guns. Like, come on, man, just
I'm
stop.
ready for that though.
Well, I'm telling you, dude, we are in a civil war. It's just a different kind of civil war. But you're correct,
I,
dude. I'm
I just, I wonder how much longer it is going to take before something does start popping off.
Well, but you got to remember the
Because
problem is three. This is three pronged, or maybe four. This isn't Democrats versus Republicans. This isn't conservatives versus liberals. This is Americans versus outsiders versus foreign governments and interference.
right,
I mean, this is not just
yeah,
a civil war. A civil war was fought between two sides of the same country, but we fought
right,
the Revolutionary War against another country. But now we're doing a
right.
civil war with the Revolutionary War. So we're not just fighting each other. And the sad part is the useful idiots are helping the other
I
people.
know. And what's even crazier is we don't even know we don't even know where to start or where to go to
No.
or whatever. And
But we
so
do we do know one thing. We gave our time, our sacrifices for this country just to let a bunch of moron idiots who haven't done a
yeah,
damn thing for this country throw it away like it's a piece of trash. Every
I
bit of our service is useless now because of these morons. So when I hear people say thank you for your service, I got to check them. I got to ask them.
right,
You know what I mean? Like what do you mean?
right. Well, it is very fucking weird and odd, and
I'm just an
I
angry old
don't
man
know,
now, huh?
man.
I got more anger than jokes today now.
You do?
Yeah, I mean these podcasts. It's just like I said. It's getting very hard to be um, bright and sunny and smile and look at the stuff going on. It's getting very hard because people are very careless with your way of life, your lifestyle. I mean, it's nothing new. The rich people could care
Right,
less what happens in the ghettos. They could care less. The wealthy
right,
people who don't care what the cost of gas or food is. They could care less as long as their businesses keep making money and they keep getting richer. So that stuff has been in existence all through life. Hell, black people kind of try to hang on to this stuff, slavery, like, oh, you people don't care about all that. So everybody understands the concept,
right,
right? It's just finding different targets and different oppressors and different, so we've been doing this game for years now. You
right.
know, so maybe Jace, maybe this is the maybe we do need the country to fall. Maybe we do because
Well,
I don't want that to happen. But
it
maybe
seemed
just like losing a spouse, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
it's it seems as though that's the way the Democrats want this country to head. is
Yeah,
for
but
this
they
country
don't
to
even. But
grow.
Jace, that's what I'm saying. They don't even have the ability to see past their nose. It was a point I was trying to drive home, dude.
I,
You can be
I
the
know that,
richest. You can be the richest king in the world, but if your entire population is dead, you're the king of nothing. Nothing.
I understand that,
You could
but
be the last man left on the earth, and you have nothing. You have everything but nothing.
like, what is Newscomb? What is his intentions
Well,
by
that's
how
my
he
point.
he's
If he destroys California, he'll move somewhere in the United States. He'll go somewhere else. So if you don't have the
well,
ability to move or you don't have the intention to move, then you
right?
have no motive to destroy the place you're in. It's like buying a
He's
house and
trying
then tearing
though.
it down with nowhere to go.
He's trying though. It seems like
No, he's not, dude. See, this is the problem with American thinking. These people are so good at this game. They know how to milk the cow without killing it. They know how to
right.
do that. Now,
Oh yeah,
you can argue Trump is taking off the same system, but Trump understands you got to breed the cows to make more cows, and that means everybody gets more milk. He understands,
right.
that if you bring
Yeah,
up, yes,
Newscomb don't want everybody to have
they're
milk
just takers. They're going to milk the cow dry, and when it
right,
dies, they're going to go find another cow. Like
or
that's the
try.
difference. That
Yeah.
is the difference. These people just take, take, take. They never give back.
So, well, my phone is
Yeah, well, it's about that time
on
anyway.
the verge, man.
Yeah, so it's about the time. We're going to wrap it up. And Jace, thanks again for showing up. I guess I did discover that I can rant for 45 minutes on my own, but it's so much better when I interrupt you when ranting, because that's what
Yeah,
I do.
it's better with a couple people.
Yeah, no, I'd rather have more people. I'd probably shut up more if we had
I'll,
more people.
I'll have Chris come next week.
Yeah, see if you can get him on
I
here. But
think. I think.
either way, whatever. Like I said, if you need a new time to thing, we can do whatever we got to do. This is for us. Johnny and Chris, they'll catch up whenever they get a chance, and we
Go
appreciate them.
Bobcats.
And then the 1,000,000,000 subscribers, whatever we're looking for, whatever you're going to get your coin away for.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they come on, then we'll see what works for everybody if we actually are going to do a service to them.
I would not give it to a certain number, especially because I would feel like Johnny and
Well, they deserve them anyway, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
I would want them to have a chance to have that coin.
just their loyalty, right? Well, we'll find a way to do something like that. All right, well, let's do that. Let's close it out anyway. Thanks again for being here. Thanks everyone out there for like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, Godspeed.
Pull the pin already.
Boom. Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.